Hey guys, happy Monday, happy Labor Day. Technically, it is our day off, but we're all virtual, so kind of all the days are off. So I did want to go ahead and make a Mondays That Matter video for you guys, just so we're all on the same page going into this week. And I do have a couple of things I want to talk with you guys about. For this week, we do have, we are starting a new section. We're going to start with the various colonies and the various countries that colonized North America. I've already posted the lesson, like the video for Spanish Americans, for the Spanish in the Americas. Ooh, the Spanish in the Americas, the French in the Americas, Dutch in the Americas, English in the Americas. It's all one big video and slideshow. I will be hosting class live so we can talk about that, and so also so I can give you instructions on what's going to be going on for the week or for that day as well. But just so you know, that is already posted up, so I don't have to record any of our classes, our live classes. Couple of things I want to talk with you guys about. Let me share my screen for you guys. Okay. I'm just going off of this one class. It's probably, well, they're all the same. Okay, so a couple different things. You guys, for whatever reason, I'm having a lot of trouble, and a lot of people tell me that assignments aren't popping up the way that I believe they are popping up. So I'm just gonna tell you guys that I'm gonna try to put everything in on the calendar as an event, and hopefully that'll work. But whenever I put the assignment in in on the calendar, it popped up twice. So now you guys have two places to turn it in, and that's too much of a headache for anybody to deal with. So I'm going to try to do that as an event. But something that I think you guys, a lot of you are forgetting in all of that, all of your assignments are always going to be due on a Monday. So if I assign, so this week it'll be the 7th, and you'll have work from the 7th, and you'll have work that pops up. I'll unlock everything on Monday. It'll all be unlocked and ready to go, and you will have until the 14th to complete it. And that'll be every week. Even when we go back to traditional, everything is going to be due the Monday following when it was assigned. So if you haven't turned something in during the week, and we haven't hit that Monday yet, don't freak out yet, because it's not time to turn it in. Also, if you have work that is late, turn it in. Yes, I will give you credit for it. Yes, I will still let you assign it even if it's late. It's much better to turn something in late than to not turn it in at all, period. So you don't have to ask me if can I turn it in late. Just turn it in. It'll show up as late when I pull it up over here and go to grade it. So don't worry about it. Turn it in. I would much rather you guys have a grade for it than have a missing for it. So yeah, those are those two things. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about, and this is what we're going to do. This is going to be our first challenge. So these are completely and totally unrelated to your grade. 110% voluntary. You don't have to do these. You don't have to do it. Put the claps in there. Maybe that makes it a little bit more serious. But this is unpublished right now to be published by the time you guys are watching this video. So what you guys are doing, I'm going to put challenges in here, and challenges are just ways to win points for your house. And remember, at the end of the year, you get prizes for that. So the house with the most points overall gets their lowest test grade dropped. Yeah, it gets their lowest test grade dropped. And the house that wins within each class gets 10 bonus points on an assignment. And then also, I think that the class overall that has the most points, like collectively, we're going to do something special with that too. Like maybe we'll throw a party or something like that, or y'all won't have to do you'll get something good for that. So these challenges are just specifically for that and nothing else. It's just for fun. It's for us to kind of get to know each other a little bit better. There will be some there's going to be history situations in here that it will be a learning opportunity most of the time, but you don't have to do it, voluntary. But what the challenge is for this week, this is the very first one, and this one will be up until September the 11th. Scroll down. So your first challenge of the year, they are specifically to earn points for your house, group, and block, and will not be mandatory or graded. They would help you earn points and only earn points. There's going to be several throughout the semester, and each will have different rules and end dates. So this one is your group picture challenge. You know the members of your group now. If you haven't, I'm going to show you where this is once again, but check the group PDF in your resources folder on your materials page right up here. And on the attached PowerPoint link, post a group photo of the members in your group. You don't have to take a physical photo. You can take an individual selfie and then post it onto the group slide. And each person in your group who participates gets 5 points. I even underlined it over here. This is voluntary challenge and has no impact on your grade. It's only to gain house points. So if you click on this link, it'll take you to a PowerPoint that looks about like this eventually. There we go. Wait for the internet to load. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So you will find your group. You will post your picture up here. You can just take a selfie and insert it there. Just copy, paste it, however you got to do it. So I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to go to your materials page. So if you click on materials, here is your resources folder. And there's your group. So if you click on your group, you go in. Eventually you get into it. All right, you go in, you find your name, you say, okay, here's my name, this is my house, this is my group number. You're either going to be Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, or Ravenclaw, and you will be group 1 or group 2. So if you're Gryffindor 1, you're in this block. If you're Gryffindor 2, you're in this block, and so on and so forth. So find your name, that's your group for the rest of the semester, come over here and post your selfie. And there's a slide for each and every group. All right. So each person who participates gets 5 bonus points for your house. All there is to it, again, it's not mandatory. It's not mandatory. You don't have to do it. You can do it. And that is our first challenge. I'm probably going to post another challenge on either Wednesday or Thursday of this week. That will be a challenge that's up and ready to go for the entire semester. And we'll just do little fun things like this throughout, because our once we start back to school, our Wednesdays are going to be just insanely weird. And I don't know how long we'll be on Wednesdays like that. So we're going to need something to do on Wednesdays, because there's no way to cohesively do something. We can't. It's going to be hard to have actual lessons. So what we'll probably do is have like a mini lesson, and then it'll be something along the lines of a work day once we get started back up. But that's a couple of weeks away, so we won't worry about it just yet. But those are challenges. That's what that's going to be about. And like I said, I'll unpublish this tomorrow so you guys can see it. Another thing that we're doing, I want to show you guys. Make sure that you are you can subscribe to this YouTube channel, you can be a part of this channel, you can just know where the link is. But I have been posting all the things here. If you go to playlists, if you're in my 10th grade class, here are all of the videos that you need, all of the lecture videos, all of the assignment videos, absolutely everything. If you have a question and say, oh, I don't understand this, you could probably come right over here and you'd be able to find it. And I know that some of the videos are long, but you need this information anyway because, you know, that's what history class is for. So here's your videos. If you are part of, I don't know what I was going to say, 11th grade, but if you are part of the 11th grade, here are your US 11 videos. Once we have some outside videos in my 10th grade class, there will be extra videos over here as well. Your Mondays That Matter videos are right here. Mondays That Matter 10th. That's you guys. Find this page, subscribe to this page. I have a link for you to this page in your resources. Click on that, go to it, subscribe to it. It's going to be super, super important, especially even if you're a traditional student going into when we start going back. Find this channel, get to this channel, because I'm still going to be recording all of the lectures and lessons. So if you've missed something, come back to that. That's going to be super helpful for you guys. So yeah, that's that. Resources, this is an important folder. Make sure you find this folder, you know what's going on within it. For your assignments and everything, since we're having so much trouble finding the right things, and finding assignments when things aren't showing up when they're supposed to show up and all of that, just come to the materials page, come to the folder. I've got your folders laid out just like this, and I know they're not quite cohesive yet, but they're all going to look something like this. And then you'll have a Monday folder, a Tuesday, Wednesday folder, and a Thursday, Friday folder. In those folders, Mondays That Matter video, here's your assignment. Actually, this is your Mondays That Matter page. So if you click on this page, it's going to have everything within it as well. So Monday video, here's the link, here's the video, and here's the Nearpod that you guys do that I explain in the video. And that's what I'm going to try to do for every single one of these folders, is post a page that tells you guys what's going on. So here would be the page, here is the PowerPoint that we do, and here is the organizer. Both of these are linked onto this page as well as the video. If you look down here, Native American cultural regions in North America, the video from where I explained, or where we went through this lesson, is right here. Here's the slideshow, here's the organizer. So everything that you guys need, and here's what we did in class, and it details everything. Everything that you guys need will be in these folders. So click on the pages, because if you haven't clicked on the pages, when you click on the assignment, all that the assignment is just the turn in place. It's just so you can know where to turn it in. So yeah, Timothy's and you guys, there's no explanation here because I've explained everything on the page. So go to the page, watch the videos, read through the pages, because those are going to be where all of the information that you need is. And like I said, just come to this materials tab. That's going to be the easiest way for us to do this. If you are going to stay HVA throughout the entire semester until January, make sure you get comfortable with doing this. The very last thing I wanted to tell you guys about. So we had the assignment this week, the ancient civilization assignment, where we made the social media profile, and we used Facebook. I made you guys a video of a Facebook tutorial where I did the assignment along with you guys. Let me see. I was going to see if I could get it to pop up. I did the assignment as well. I made my own Facebook page. I think I did the Mayans maybe. And I go through all of the issues that you might have. I go through absolutely everything for this. So if you are confused on something, or if you don't understand how to use this, watch this video. because we're going to be using Fakebook quite often throughout this class, just because it's such a good tool, and I think that creating these profiles is a very good way to assess whether or not you guys know what's going on, especially while we're not all together. So there is that as well. Make sure you are paying attention to these pages. And I don't want to create any more folders except for your weekly folders, because it's just going to get to be too much on this first page. Now that may change as we go, but right now, come to your materials page. This is where you live for this class. Updates, I will post updates from time to time. Let it load up really fast. I will post updates over here. I have been trying my best to post your Zoom invites through the calendar so that it pops up over here as well. You should be able to highlight that. But it should be that this Zoom link right here is the same link for the next 2 weeks, definitely until we come back. So if for some reason you can't find the update or the Zoom info, just come to your down here, and it's the same Zoom, because it's the same Zoom meeting over and over and over. So it's just a reoccurring thing. All right. That is everything. I just wanted to make you guys aware of a few of those things, because I've had a lot of questions on those specific topics. This week we are going to do a little bit of vocabulary. That's going to be it's vocabulary for up into like the Revolution. So when we come back, we will have a little bit of a vocab quiz. There will be a small online quiz for this chapter and section that we are doing this week. It's not, don't worry, don't freak out too much about it. Definitely watch the videos, but if you watch the videos and you do the work, you're gonna be fine. I don't try to trick you guys. I don't try to throw you guys a curveball. So as long as you're paying attention, as long as you know what's going on, any quiz that I have for you guys will be fine. I do want to make you guys aware. I'm planning on us having like a midterm, I guess, and it'll be a 9 weeks assessment. So once we're back in school, right before fall break, we'll have a test, and that test is going to cover all of this material that we're going over, and I'll give you guys a study guide and all of that. So don't start freaking out right now, but make sure you're watching these videos. Make sure you're attending live class whenever you possibly can, and make sure you're doing the assignments, and you should be fine. Like I said, I'm not going to throw you guys a curveball or anything. And that should be it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week. We will have class on regularly scheduled, so I'll see you either Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning, and then I'll see you guys again on Thursday and Friday, barring anything unforeseen. Yeah, and other than that, we're good to go. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I'll see you guys at some point, I'm sure, and that's all. Happy Labor Day.